So I just want to say hello and welcome to my channel, Heal with the Real. I have been running Heal with the Real for probably about the last year or so, but I haven't been posting every week. And I really want to grow the channel and be able to support as many survivors of domestic abuse as possible. And really kind of take you on my journey along the way at the same time, because it's been quite an exciting journey so far. I set up in business 2 years ago now, after writing and publishing my book, Fix Your Future. And Fix Your Future is my memoir of my lived experience of domestic abuse. And in the back of there are all the self-help techniques that I personally used, that really helped me move through the trauma. And yeah, after writing this book, I was like, right, what's next? It took me 6 months at least to even talk about the book, for fear of what will other people think of me, the shame. There was all these thoughts, what if my ex will find out? And then 6 months later down the line, I actually went ahead and published it. And at that time, I was still in full-time employment, and I knew that I wanted to start reducing my time and working more on my own business. So I did reduce my hours at the beginning, and that helped me to work on both businesses at the same time. But I still felt like I was working a lot of hours and putting a lot of work in. And um, what I ended up doing was kind of looking at my skill sets. The things that I was passionate about changing was helping survivors of domestic abuse. The other thing I was always good at was writing funding bids. I was, in my previous employment, a business developer for 12 years for a CIC, which is a community interest company, and it's a non-profit organisation where all the profits go back into the community that you support. And that particular community was learning disabled adults. So during that time, I set up an accredited training cafe, I set up a nightclub in the city centre, and I set up a clothing business. And I absolutely loved working there. And actually, it gave me all the skills to actually now go on my own and set up in business. So I got the book out there, January came, and I really wanted to think about, right, what is my business about? So during this time, I joined an online community for entrepreneurs, and that was where it all kind of kicked off. And I became a member of them for a year. And I also looked around for local entrepreneur events, or meeting up events in person, because that's where the magic happens. And yeah, I set up two businesses. So I co-founded another CIC where I supported learning disabled adults, and I set up Fix Your Future Limited. And through under the banner of Fix Your Future Limited, I ran a retreat for survivors of domestic abuse, and I run empowerment through entrepreneurship. So supporting other survivors to find their purpose again, because I think that was me at the end of when I wrote my book. I didn't really feel like I was doing something for me. And however much I was passionate about my other job, I felt like I really wanted something that really drove my passion. And yeah, so supporting survivors was the thing that I wanted to go and do. And I wrote funding for other businesses during that time whilst I was setting everything up, and that brought in another income stream into yeah, whilst I was essentially I was able to then set up the business in the background. And yeah, so fast forward to today, I'm 2 years into my business. I've also set up another CIC, which will help survivors of domestic abuse. And I am now developing some software, which is so exciting. I didn't think 2 years ago that, forward to now, I would be developing some software with a steering group of survivors of domestic abuse, academics, and professionals. So I feel so lucky. Um, everything, lots of doors have been opening for me, and I've joined lots of accelerator programs. I've been busy writing funding bids for my own businesses, and we've been successful with 6 of those so far. And yeah, and I'm now writing funding bids and grants for my software. I can't tell you too much about the software at the moment because yeah, it's under patent and IP protection. So I will share more of my journey because it is really exciting what I'm building. But I will also talk about becoming a CIC, how you do that, how you find funding, how you become self-sustainable. So if you want to follow this channel, A, because you want to support survivors of domestic abuse, but B, you're a small business and you are a CIC or a non-profit, and you might want a few ideas or yeah, especially around your business plan or business model and how you become self-sustaining, follow my channel for more tips, tricks, and I will try and help as many people and really bring some value to this channel. So it will be a bit of mix of business support alongside how, as a business owner, you, because there's lots of times that you can be triggered, and how you move past that, and become successful in life. So yeah, follow my channel, please subscribe, let's share it, and let's get it monetized as quick as possible. I'm going to start sharing one video every week and try and get my channel monetized so that we can support more and more survivors of domestic abuse out there. Thank you, and yeah, let's do it.